Morning, Julie. Hi, Tilly. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? How you doing, puppy? Good morning. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, we're all good.
Good, good. What's been happening? Anything exciting?
You filming?
Yeah. I'll keep it.
I tell
Hi,
you,
sweetheart.
it's
Hello, I
I know
know.
you like Steve. Do you know Tracy and Margot?
No,
Met a long time
oh,
ago.
have we? Right, yeah. Hi, nice to see you again.
Beagle was awfully stiff for a while, but not.
No, she can't be trusted. She can't be trusted. She's burnt every life that she's has with me. So
Every chance.
every chance.
You
Yeah.
used to walk forward,
Oh, really?
together. Yeah. So we did
Off
have
the lead? Or
a police.
oh wow.
Yeah, I just got. Are you filming just now?
Yeah. Yes, I am. But
Here.
aye, do you can tell me another time. Aye.
Okay. Enjoy your walk.
All right. Okay, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Nice little interaction there with Julie and her friends. I don't see Julie very often, but her dog Tilly's the black lab and she's so lovely. Right, I think we're up and we're live. Let's get this show on the road. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services Virtual Dog Walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. You join me and the pack on Tuesday the 24th of June. And it's a lot cooler in Edinburgh today. A lot cooler. We've had some rain in the last sort of 24 hours. And I think we're to get a bit more in the next 24 hours, and actually someone was just telling me for the next 10 days it's to be a bit rainy. Mac, this way guys, keep coming, this way. Who wants one of these? Who wants a biscuit? Who wants a biscuit? We're a bit hesitant today, Mac in particular. There's a collie coming, running along with our owner just in the field. Thankfully Max moved out the way of the gate. I'm just trying to move up to give them some space. Listen guys, keep coming. Bring the camera around. Already got some comments coming through, we'll get to them in a second. I'll just move out the way. This person running, if they are indeed coming this way, we'll just wait 10 seconds. Good puppies. Good puppies, yes, my border terriers, you know what's going on as soon as I reach for my pocket. Yes, you do. Do we think she's not coming this way? Maybe the coast is clear. So good morning, how are we all doing? It's another day, another dollar, as an old colleague of mine used to say. That particular colleague turned 80 at the weekend. I wasn't planning to talk about him, but just as soon as I've said the phrase, it reminded me of him, and then it reminded me that it was his birthday at the weekend, and what a milestone he's celebrating. So he's still looking good, old Martin. Don't know if you'll ever get the chance to see this particular live stream, bud, but if you do, many happy returns. Liz deserves a medal for putting up with you. There we go. Good boys. Good boy, Alfie. Alright, so we're going to go this way, bud. Good boy. Welcome along. If you're new here, stick around. I'm walking my dogs. They're not actually mine. This is what I do for a living. This is how I pay my mortgage. So it's quite an important thing to me. We have to get it right. I'm sure not everybody in the comments will be dog lovers, but we'll get round to that in a second too. A couple of dogs up ahead, probably another dog walker. We'll just wait, give them a tiny bit of space. Bring it in. Here we go. Good pups. Hello guys. Hello. Good morning, it's Danny. How are we doing, young man? Long time no see.
Well, it's been a few weeks, or a couple of months maybe.
Aye, you doing alright?
Aye.
Good.
Aye. How are you keeping?
Aye,
anyway?
no bad at all.
That's
No
good.
bad at all.
Still got the same van?
Aye.
Oh,
I
good looking.
occasionally I see you at like the Grange,
Ah.
and I'll maybe could try and give you the odd wave, but I think every time I notice that it's you, I've already missed you. You know what I mean? Hi, Trouble. How you doing?
Is the beagle a new one?
No, he's just. I've had him a while, but I was just saying to another couple that we just passed just 2 seconds ago the same thing. She's burnt every bridge that she has with me. She's not had any more chances.
I used to walk to. Remember the observatory? You got that big fence place.
Aye,
In summertime, it's wet in there. Did I get a route?
Oh really? What was in there?
I was drinking 3/4 an hour.
Oh really?
And there was kids all in the route chase trying to get us in. Eventually she came and she used to say, well, she's that's it, never again,
Aye.
the lead, but
There you go.
once they got a sniff.
Aye, that's her. So we've a couple of times, especially up the braids, we've she's gone into the gorse and we've been waiting 10, 15, 20 minutes. Sometimes having to phone. Aye, well exactly, but aye, that's never the case. I've always got something to do, you know. Trouble. None of these guys are. I also walk his brother. But he's out this afternoon, so he's no out with them today. But on a Friday they go out together. They're owned by different families, so they're not actually, although they're brothers. They're
Beautiful, I like them.
aye, they're good. They're good. I've got 5 borders altogether, but there's some characters. There's some
But
character.
it can be one way or the other.
Yeah, these guys, touch wood, hopefully are all not too bad. She can be funny around other females. And sometimes she's no bothered, but she can be sort of hot or cold with them. But there's a wee dog called Bracken. She's walked by. What's the woman's name? I'm sure you would know her if you'd seen her. And wee Bracken, bless her. They don't get on. So if I see her coming, I kind of wave her away, you know. So we've had that problem before, haven't we? See, Toty. And it's quite wiry, like hairy wise. Yeah. So. No. I don't think that's who it is. I don't think she's got a partner. She's an old retired lady, I think. So. Anyway, Danny, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get these guys round the corner. So, nice to see you. Take it easy. Mind then give me a wave the next time. Come on, Harris. Good boy. Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Sorry. If you're just tuning in, or you've been tuning in, we're on our morning walk. There's 7 dogs out of the little cluster that you saw I'm in charge of. Danny had the other 4. Yeah, more dogs up ahead. It's a busy one today. Busy one today, gang, isn't it? Hey, morning. How are you? You well?
Right,
Good.
yeah,
Aye.
You've got the troops today?
Well, we've got them rallied up. We've got them rallied up. We'll give them a bit of space, guys. Just hang on. Give them some space. Right. If Captain Blackbird is still here, good morning. And Crafty Clark, good morning. Ruby says, "Let's go." I know. Every day. Pamela, those are nice dogs. How did I get all those dogs? I'll tell you in 2 seconds to let this person pass, and then we'll talk to you about that. Well, this is my business. This is what I do. I actually look after 25, soon to be 26 dogs. Breaking news on the live stream. We've got another puppy coming to join the team. Taking up a couple of the final available spaces. We weren't actually almost going to be able to make it work, and thankfully the family have been very accommodating to the kind of couple of slots that we've got left. So watch this space. The puppy's name is River. I will maybe post a little photo of River on my on the channel. I've got like a little community page we can post photos there, so I'll do that. But we'll not do that yet. We're not quite sure if River's quite 100% going to make it. So, like, as in sorry, that maybe came across the wrong way. As in make it into the pack. It's a bit of a slow onboarding process that I do. So we're at the first stages of that, and so far so good, but we need to make sure everything is going to plan before we start celebrating our successes. So what's that old expression? Don't count your chickens. So yeah, so we've got River coming, excuse me while I pick up after Ruby. We've got River coming, hopefully end of this week. We've had sort of things in process for the last couple of weeks, so exciting times ahead, which is good. So 26 dogs I look after, and I've been running the business now for nearly 10 years, shall we say. I'm going to start saying that now. It makes it easier than trying to work out when it was that I started and blah, 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 blah. So we're just going to say from now on, it's about a decade's worth of experience. And yeah, so I've built up all that relationship with families over the time. And the dogs that we look after now, I've had quite a lot of them for quite a long time, but some of them just a very short time. And today, on today's session, Harris here is the dog I've been walking for the least amount of time, but I think Harris is still over a year, at least. So I'm on the spot now, and I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure he was with us last summer and a bit before. So maybe someone in the chat knows. It wouldn't surprise me. It genuinely would not surprise me. So. Well, let me catch up. Sorry, I just wondered if this woman's trying to find a poo. So we're just going to wait, let them do that. Hang on, guys. Alfie, will you come? Good boy. Now you're hanging back for no particular reason, bud. But what else are people saying? How do I get those dogs? Did you raise your prices, lol? Not yet. Not yet. Funnily enough, I've not entertained that chat with my clients yet, but my newsletter is being written as we speak, so we'll do one for the summer, and we'll maybe drop a bombshell then. I don't want people, like my clients will watch this as well, so I don't want them to find out in separate stages. But as I was saying the other week, I'm about half the price of certain parts of the country, so you all told me to do it. What else are we saying? Why is the one dog on the leash? This is Ruby. She cannot be trusted. She gets as much freedom realistically as the others do. You'll see there that the rest of the team are all within a sort of radius that she would have on the lead anyway, apart from Alfie, who's you won't see him, but he's there. Watch this. Alfie, come. Just keep your eye on where I pointed. Here he comes. He'll come into focus any second. Good boy. Good boy. Just hanging back. There's a couple of dogs up ahead that we don't know. I don't know if they're just a bit unsure of or what, but it's been a slow process. But you'll see here, she's the most inquisitive. She's got the best sense of smell out of all the dogs that I look after. If she goes to the other side of that tree, we're going to be in trouble. Ruby, we're going to go back this way, sweetie. Come back this way, please. This way. No? Okay. Nope. Two choices. I can either let the lead go, in which case she might scamper up there, or I can try and walk up. This is like gravel. If we fall here, this was a bad idea. I should have just disconnected her. There we go. But yeah, so she gets a scent and then she's off. And so she can't be trusted very highly. Thanks, Harris. You help me out, bud. You help me out. Let me get back to the comments in a second. Rob Kenobi, have I ever eaten a snail? Yeah, I have. In Paris. Thought they were delicious. I assume that's the type of thing you mean. Maybe it's a joke that I'm not aware of, but Pamela, I don't take the dogs for the whole day because I split them by size. So it's not a thing that I do. And because it's just me, it would mean too much time in the van. So it's not like I have a base that I can drop them off at and someone else would look after them for the rest of the day. It's not actually something I do. You have to Clark lucky customers, yeah, no. They get it good. It's kind of a two-way thing though, isn't it? Watch this. So you can probably hear. What a happy puppy today. What a happy puppy. Thank you for all the likes that are coming through. For anyone that's yet subscribed to the channel, if you've done that, thank you. Sometimes on the live stream it tells me and sometimes it doesn't. I've not actually seen any notifications yet, so but if you have done that, thank you, appreciate it. Big up to you, thank you. Marianne, hello, where are you? I'm here. I'm right here. Where are you? I'm here. You don't recognise it? Where are you? Where are you? I like how they all get along. Yeah, well, it's a big deal. It's a big part of it. It's a big part of it. I'm going to say something. There's some open space up ahead, some grassy space. And Juno, our border terrier at the back here, she may chase Harris, our spaniel, when we get into that open space. If she does do it, it's going to sound like she wants to iterate him. Because she's very vocal when she plays. Please don't be alarmed or distressed. Trust me, I've worked with these dogs for a long time. And if they do run around, it's the open space they do it in. She will sound feisty. That's Alfie, that's not Juno. She'll sound feisty, but it's all play. It's all play. Hey buddy. I know. Morning. How we doing? Good puppies. Keep coming. Good puppies. Very well done, buddy. Very well done. Marianne, America. It's a big place. Come on, you can tell us more than that. No, you don't have to, of course, I'm only joking. I'm just trying to create some rapport. But yeah, the place is very fascinating to me, especially right now, everything that's going on. I think most Europeans are similar in the sense that we're interested in the wider scheme of things, what's going on. I'm going to ask this person if they're okay. I think they're a little bit lost. Morning. Are you alright? Do you know where you're going? You're sure, yeah? Oh, right, okay, sorry. I thought you were lost and I was going to offer directions. Fair enough. No, that's of course. No worries, cheers. She's one of the rangers. Well, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. She did say she appreciated it, but she gave me vibes of not knowing where he was, and I just thought, oh, better to be safe than sorry. I'm actually, Crafty Clark, you're so kind. You've just said you're a kind man, but I'm actually like Scarlet from the interaction. I'm embarrassed. I'm going bright red. I probably would have done it for anyone, but only if they were giving me that kind of, I don't know where I'm going kind of interaction. Because she went up to a part that you can't get through, and so she's obviously checking no one's trying to get through as opposed to trying to get through herself. Sorry, Ruby, this is why she's on the long line. Whoever asked that. Look at this. And she's got, like, she's gone. You can just see her tail because the orange line's at the end of it. But wait now. You guys tell me when you see her, right? Super well camouflaged for a dog that's not green. Oh, hi pups. I don't think you scare us off with barks. We're pretty tough. We're pretty tough. Good morning. Keep coming. Come on, Rubes. He's grumping. He's grumping. Come on, Ruby. Come on, sweetheart. Good boy. Good boy. Let me catch up. Nobody saw it yet. Nobody saw. I know that's the thing. That's why I'm embarrassed. You guys all saw. You'd get lost. Oh yeah, it's not that difficult to know your way around. We're kind of just following this dirt track a little bit. Barney here is getting a little bit friendly with the other two dogs. They're going to tell him off. I hope they do. I hope they tell him off. Professor Django, hello. Barney! Good boy. Now, interesting fact for you. So Barney's just came, recall, perfect. Asked once, came sprinting to us. Yeah, I know, you want a biscuit for it, I know, and you deserve one. I think everyone will agree you deserve one. Mac, go back and watch this if you can. Mac was stood there. They were playing there. Mac was stood there. Mac is standing there making sure Barney's okay. He's the last of the dogs to walk. He's the furthest away from me. So Mac is making sure that he doesn't get lost, or he doesn't get left behind, or he doesn't get bullied or attacked by those other dogs. And he'll just stand there. He's like the proper professional, silent professional. He'll just stand there and watch what's going on. And if Barney was playing with the other two dogs, but if Mac had to intervene, he'd just walk in between them. Say it was Barney and Harris. He'd just go in that space in the middle and just separate them. I'm going to show you how. He'd just separate them using his body, just pushing them out. Yeah, Barney didn't like that. He's wondering what he's done wrong. And Mac's such a clever pup. He does half my job for me. People often ask how you can kind of keep control of them all. And you don't maybe see it all the time, but they're in constant communication with each other. It kind of works like a team. It's not me and the dogs. It's them as a team, and I drive the bus. So fascinating, genuinely fascinating. I think it's fascinating. That's kind of the start of the reason why I started making this channel more public to people, because originally it was just to show the owners how the dogs got on with each other and maybe try and show them those kind of little bits and pieces. But I very quickly realised there was an audience and an appetite for learning about those things. And I'm hoping I'm doing it justice when we talk about them in that respect. But yeah, I think it's a wonderful thing that they're so in tune with each other. And we go quite a long way to making it so that they can all be in each other's company without falling out and those kind of things. Right, Professor Django, we've asked two questions and I'll answer them both at the same time. So, what kind of dogs are these? These are all little dogs. I'm just joking, of course. I'll give you a proper answer in a second. But I do 2 sessions a day. And the first session I do, which is this one, is all roughly the same size dogs. They're usually under sort of 15 kilos. thereabouts, give or take. You know, if someone's 16 or 17, it's not the end of the world, but they're about that weight. And then in the afternoon I'll do bigger dogs. So 15 kilos is like 30 pounds, something like that, I think, give or take. So the dogs above that in weight and size, like Labradors, Pointers, Retrievers, they'll come out with me on my afternoon session. And in total, the business looks after 25 dogs, soon to be 26. And if you've been hanging around for a minute or two, I was saying earlier that Juno's going to start to grumble at Harris. And it's going to sound like she wants to hurt him. But it's play. So this is what she wants. And let me just be honest, Harris, who's in the front, is only going about 30% of his speed. And Juno still can't catch, which is why she's getting a bit frustrated and being a bit noisy and a bit vocal. Eventually, Harris will stop. And when he does, he'll let her catch up. And then he'll maybe just go again. In the meantime, I'm getting dragged off in an opposite direction by Ruby. So I've got to kind of keep one eye on the back of my head. Harris, come here. Good boy. He's just stopped right behind me. And you're going to stop there. So there we go. There we go. We've got a little bit of play there. Quite a significant amount of noise. And to the untrained eye, it sounds like she wants to hurt Harris. But in actual fact, she's just using that noise in the same way that maybe like a tennis player will make a grunt when they take a shot. You know, it gives them a bit extra power. And also alerts the other dogs to what's going on. Doesn't it? So they don't need to stress about the fact it's a fight, because if it was a fight, she'd make a different noise. And also, she wouldn't stop. Do you think Harris wants to play anymore? I think he's had enough. Right, Juno. Hi, Juno. Hang on, Notice. Juno. Hey, thank you. Shh, thank you. Now, I don't know if you heard that. Maybe some of you would have heard that on the camera. Maybe you would have thought it was something else. I'm going to try and get them a bit closer so you can hear it. There's a kind of sniffing, sneezing, snorting noise that's going on. Can you hear that? That there? And that's a sign to the rest of the team that we're not fighting each other. That we are indeed, it's a sign of play, another sign of play. So when the dogs go like that, maybe even a bit more nasally or throaty than that, a bit when it's like that, we're definitely not fighting, we're in play mode. Something they learn as puppies. Oh, Dio's gone. You maybe never caught quite everything. I'm getting dragged again by Ruby, so bear with me, guys. Sorry. Another reason. So if she was off the lead now, and look at how she is here, it's 5-6 meters away from me. She'd be in that long grass in the background, and I never see her, and that's why she's not allowed off the line. The rest of these guys will hang around me really effectively. Let me catch up with some of the messages. Hang on. Do I have any German Shepherds? No, we don't. We did have once upon a time. There's some on my Instagram. Brody, unfortunately, Brody passed away. He was a service dog, and Brody's owners asked me if I would take him like a day or a couple of days a week so he could be a dog. So he could be a dog and be with the rest of the dogs, and he didn't have to worry about looking after his owner and things like that. And so we took Brody for a couple of years, and then Brody got a little bit temperamental. I think he was getting, in his whole life, not just with the pack, in his whole life he was getting a lot of unwanted attention from other dogs. It kind of turned him a little bit funny, and so we stopped walking him just to kind of protect his sort of peace a little bit. And then as a result of that, he just went back to being a service dog sort of permanently. And then we actually he sadly became a bit ill and passed on. So that's the only time we've actually ever had a German Shepherd in the team. But what a dog. What a dog. What a dog in terms of like things you wouldn't think. Just like the density. Look at her, she's knackered from chasing Harris. Cooling down her organs on the nice cool grass. We'll just give her a bit of time to do that. We're going to take it nice and easy. So yeah, what a dog. But things like the density of their bones. You know, you jump up on me. He was a great. He loved me to bits. I have to be honest. He was. The owners couldn't say my name in the house, or he'd lose his mind. He'd lose his mind. But yeah, he'd jump up on me when I saw him, and most of the dogs do. But him jumping up on you was like getting hit with I don't know, like a steel bar or a crowbar or something. Very interesting. Do you ever try and recall Ruby in hopes she learns? Yeah, we do every day. Every single day. Watch this. Ruby! 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 What's this? And they're like, what's happening here? Ruby! Ruby! Come! Ruby! Yeah, she's great, isn't she? No interest. No interest. Dumb question, are you a dog or a cat person? Have one guess in the comments. I bet you don't even need that. I have two very cute dogs just now, and you love them. Lovely. What kind? Charlotte, what have you asked that I've missed? Would you have intact dogs mixed with castrated dogs? That's a great question. Right. Charlotte, I hope you're still here. Personally, I do. We don't have any of the 26 of the estate that I look after. None of my 26 dogs are intact. So that's the first point. Sorry. None of the 25 dogs that I look after are intact. The 26th dog, the one I'm trying to take on, he's 10 months. He's still intact. Intact male. Which is why the onboarding process takes a little bit of time to bring a new dog into the team. So first of all, this week we've been working about getting him used to the van and used to me. And later this week we'll introduce him to maybe one or two of the dogs that I know will be able to tolerate a puppy. And then from that point on, we'll start to build up his confidence with other dogs, and also we'll maybe try and introduce him to some of the dogs that are not hugely puppy orientated dogs. Some of them just can't be bothered with puppies. Like people. Some people will love kids, some people can't be bothered with kids. It's the same idea. Alfie, come, buddy. Good boy. Keep coming. Good, you guys, you're doing great. So we do have that, and I've had it in the past, and we've had it regularly over the years. It doesn't bother the pack too much if they become bonded to the team. So if that dog is not a sexual threat, not a physical threat, they become friendly, they become bonded, the team don't bother too much. They'll just let them go about their business and so on. And occasionally, if we do get some unwanted attention from external dogs that aren't part of the pack sometimes stick up for the one of their team. But asking them to bond is quite a significant process, and we need to make sure that there's a lot of things go right. It doesn't always happen. And you need to have a good understanding of what is boisterous play and what is testosterone fueled play. And there's quite a big difference between a dog using up energy because it needs to relieve some stress, and a dog that is intact and just will not sort of switch off as a result of their drive. So if you are planning to do it, you need to have someone with a good understanding about the difference between intact males and neutered males. And I would suggest that they should have a good understanding of the breed as well, before anything else. Breed first and then those things next. Harris, give me a buddy boy. Good boy. Look at this. Look at this. I'm getting absolutely dragged. Morning, guys. So yeah, oh, Crafty Clark, you made me panic. 41 people have been watching. Yeah, if I were you, getting a lot of unwanted attention from other dogs and he's still intact, unless you're planning to breed him, my best bit of advice would just be just get him the snip. Ever going to change, ever. And you're not going to change. The dogs are just not interested in how good a character he is or whatever. If you're not getting the dog to bond with these other dogs, then just get it the snip. That would be my advice. And I don't give that often, but if you're getting really unwanted attention, like I've seen dogs end up in the vets that needed like £20,000 worth of surgery. No, not my dogs, but just because one dog was intact and one dog wasn't. Dogs this size, £20,000 worth of surgery. Even if you had a really good insurance policy, you're probably talking about half of that price is covered in the insurance. So yes, with things like that, it's probably not worth keeping them intact unless you're a breeder. If you're a breeder, you're not asking me that question. You already know the answer to that question. So if you're doing it because you're not sure and you've not been given very good practical advice about it, take this as advice. The problem doesn't go away. There's nothing, no magic pill. And if you're not sure about doing it, why not get the chemical castration that lasts a year and see if that makes a difference to you? So they keep their bits, there's no surgery involved, and but it takes away all of that hormonal reproduction. And from that point of view, then you can make a decision as to what your life is like with and without that hormone in your life. And I'll promise you this, it will be a lot easier without it. A lot easier. There we go. Nero, it is Blackford Hill, but please don't dox us, please. Thank you. There you go, I'll give you that. Right. For more chat, give us a little follow, give us a subscribe. Look at these two having a cuddle with each other. Juno's going to try and split it up because she wants a Harris all to herself. Right, guys, give us a little follow along. Juno, hey. Shh. Right, we're gonna sign off for the morning. So thank you for tuning in. More same time tomorrow. I'm already 15 minutes over my time, so I don't mean YouTube wise, I mean getting these dogs home. So I need to get them on the lead and get them back to the van. And so thank you for everyone tuning in, I really appreciate it. Remember to give us a little like if you can. We're into double digits, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And from the team and I, we'll see you at the same time tomorrow if you can make it. And if not, it goes up as a video on my channel so you can catch up with it. So we'll see you then. Take care, have a great day. Bye bye.